All day long I work so hard till the sun is going down. Give me water, I'm thirsty. My work so hard. All day long they got me singing. That's the sound of a man working on the train. Yeah, I'll let you know that's the sound of the man working on the chain. Yeah. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. It is Sunday. And you know what? This is one of the last Sundays we have without football. And you know what? I'm out here busting my ass because I'm getting in shape. That's right, brothers. We're going to be in shape. We're going to be ready because I hear all them damn Eagles talking all that smack. We're going to be coming for you, brother. I see Philly 500. He's sending me messages saying chaos in the Dallas Cowboys organization, and he just loves it. Well, brother, I got words for you. You might think there's chaos in Dallas, but you know, brother, I've been talking. I've been listening. I've been working out, and I'm ready to come for you and your Philadelphia Eagles. You may think everything's hunky-dory because all those talking heads are showing you all that love. Carson Wentz, the greatest thing since Joe Montana. That's right. But you know what, buddy? We're going to find out something about Carson Wentz as well as the rest of those Philadelphia Eagles. Because you know what? I know something, brother. I know something. I really do. Believe it or not, I know something. And what I know is when all of the talking heads are all in agreement about a team being the team to beat, guess what? Everybody beats that team. That's right. They had you as the team to beat last year. Oh, Super Bowl champions, Carson Wentz, the greatest young quarterback out there. Too bad he got hurt and that Nick Foles took over for him. Brother, I'm going to tell you, brother. Last year they said you were great. You were the #1 ranked team, buddy. But guess what your quarterback, Carson Wheelchair Wentz, did? Not jack crap. He was 5-6, only beating the sorry New York Giants. Now, I tell you what, I'll give him some credit. I'll give him some love. I bet you he beats the New York Giants twice again this year because the New York Giants, well, I got to tell you, brother, they stink. They're terrible. They're awful. Nobody even is playing wide receiver. I bet Daniel Jones is like, you know what, Eli, go ahead. I'll sit out this year. You take it, brother. We don't want to mess up that Hall of Fame career. See, literally, I choked on the whole idea of Eli Manning going into the Hall of Fame. But, brother, I'm going to tell you, don't think everything is all it is that you think it is in Philadelphia. Buddy, bad things are going to happen to those Eagles. Bad things, because everybody believes you are the guys to beat, and you're going to get beat. And that's all I have to say about that, brother, because we're out here putting in the work while you're sitting there in that air conditioning out in California. And all of your brethren out there are laughing. They're yucking it up. They're having a great time. Yeah, bad days are coming, buddy. Bad days. So how's everybody doing today? Mark Holmes here with Michael Anthony Fitness. We're actually working out in our backyard here, having a good time. We're working the soil. Listen, I'm on a mission here, okay? I have, for the 15 years that I've lived here, tried to get soil to grow, and I am determined. I am driven like my Dallas Cowboys. What?
Try to get soil to grow?
Okay, grass to grow. Okay, grass. I've been out in the sun all day to get grass to grow in the soil. You know, I'm dyslexic. See, I thought that was right.
That's not dyslexia.
I think he's trying to say it's just stupid. Anyway, they say you need 4 to 6 inches of loose soil. Then they say topsoil. Then they say water every single day for 2 weeks. I got myself the sprinkler heads. I got myself a timer. I'm going to set it on automatic so it waters it twice a day, every day. I got myself 500. No, Philly 500. 50 bags of topsoil because we're going to make sure we got about 3 inches of soil in here. We took the hill off of this. Okay, so there's no longer a hill. Huh? Okay, yeah, that's right. Michael showed up in time for the video.
I was working my other job. maybe some exercise.
He's like, Dad, I ain't quitting my day job to work with you in the backyard. But we're going to get this stuff together. I got to actually go out to Home Depot for about the 4th time today because I want to get some big 24-inch paving stones, and I want to make it so it curves down here. It's a walkway down here, so we actually made a step in here. So we took some of the slope out. But here's what we got. We got practice today at 3:30.
Yeah, that's the second,
3:30
the second
Pacific.
The second practice.
Right. The first one's just a walkthrough. We got practice at 3:30 Pacific time or 6:30 at my time. So 6:30 till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it'll actually be prime time here. So we'll be talking about after practice. But one thing is definitely evident in practice, not a game now, in practice, is the Dallas Cowboys are using pre-snap motion. Now you guys know I'm old. I'm real old. And I played football in a totally different era. I mean, this is how crazy it was. I want you to understand that now you have 11 padded practices in training camp. And you have 11 padded practices during the season, which you have to have finished by week 11, right? That's 22 padded practices. It hit me today because I was thinking about JMU. We had spring football. And I remember we had t-shirts that if you made it through spring football, okay? Spring football, not regular season, spring football. If you made it without getting injured and made it through all the practice, you got a shirt that said, I hit for 20. Let me say it again. I hit for 20, as in 20 padded full practices in spring football. Now, the pros have 22 padded practices, period, all year. It's crazy. But anyway, and we didn't do this that you can't not tackle to the ground. We tackled to the ground. We did Tennessee drills, okay? Everything was live. Now, one thing that we are seeing and hearing a lot about with the Dallas Cowboys being used is pre-snap motion, okay? And that's a good thing, because what it is this. You may be running basically the same plays, but you're giving different looks. You're making the defense think about, where is this ball going, okay? Is this a pass, is this a run? You want to confuse the defense as much as possible. And it seemed like what we had in the past was, the only thing that was confused was Scott Linehan, okay? And let me give you another example. If you watch some of those old clips that are almost in black and white of the Dallas Cowboys, we had Tom Landry, who was an innovator. Tom Landry came out with the shotgun. Tom Landry had the shift. Now in high school I played offensive guard. And what we would do, the shift, okay? We'd all come up to the line of scrimmage, standing up so you can look at the defense and everything, right? And what we would do is we'd do a shift. And it wasn't just to be nifty, right? To go up and then go down. No. What we actually would do was, we would shift, we would move, because depending on where the ball was going, for example, is like, let's say it's a Z trap right here coming off of my rear end, okay? On the staff, I would step over about 3 inches just to cheat, so that way there's a little bit more space. Because if the guy is shaded on you, if the tackle is shaded right here, when you slide over, he's gonna slide over, which means it makes it a little easier for the center to block, okay? Now, if it's a man-to-man coverage, right? You got the wide receiver, this guy's covering the slot receiver. Slot receiver goes in coverage, right? So now the quarterback is following along, or he's passing him off to somebody else, making it possible that the next guy doesn't hear that there's a shift, there's a change. Or you have things like the tight end going in motion, okay? Tight end is going across, he's going in motion, and they snap the ball and do a wham block. And a wham block is basically the tight end's in motion, he's going down, he's hitting the tackle, bam. Tackle doesn't see him coming because he doesn't see the guy in motion. So these are all things that we're going to start doing more and more of to help disguise and give ourselves an advantage. And I got to tell you, it's going to be fantastic. I'll go into more later on about Kellen Moore and as we hear more and more about what they're doing in practice. But it's definitely going to be totally different. Huh? Say what?
They learn from the best.
Well, we'll see.
He learned what not to do all this.
Oh, he learned from the worst what not to do.
That's right.
So that's where we are.
But Philly, buddy, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you and all of Eagles Nation because I've been hearing that you guys have been talking about me behind my back. But you know what? I don't give a damn because my Dallas Cowboys, they're going to persevere because they, my friend, are driven. I'm Mark Holmes with Michael Anthony Fitness, and we're coming for you, brother. We're coming real hard.